I do which is not in some way selfish. I always look out for others. I help homeless people and whatever. And maybe I'm doing this to an extent also for myself.
I frequently cancel plans with friends, and I justify it with the thought that I'm doing this for myself and for my mental well-being.
Why are you so excited?
Well, Miss Wise, I sold my lunch apple and made money!
What? Why would you sell your apple?
It's because Mom gave me 2 apples for lunch.
Wait, who did you sell it to?
So, I had this friend, and he told me he was hungry, and he couldn't afford anything at the shop. So, I sold it to him and made money!
You know what, Benny? If you had 2 apples and your friend couldn't afford anything, you should have shared your apple. That was a very selfish thing to do.
Huh? Selfish? What does that mean?
Selfish means you care more about your own feelings than you do others. Taking advantage of your friends was not nice. You did a very bad thing, Benny. But at least you made money.
Yeah!
And remember, God never asks without giving first. Never.
Dio mai chiede senza dare prima. Mai.
We're living in a time of uncertainty. Our survival as a species is threatened. So cooperation should be more vital than ever. But in a world that makes us into individualists, how can we even help one another while preserving our personal liberties?
Tonight's other major headlines, the coronavirus hitting a new milestone. More than 16 million cases worldwide.
Il rischio è che si colpisca un virus ancora peggiore, quella dell'egoismo indifferente. Si trasmette a partire dall'idea che la vita migliora se va meglio a me.
We're tired of not being able to buy the things that we need, go to the hairdressers, get our hair done.
My body, my choice. I take care of myself. I should be able to have the freedoms to go out and do my work, my business, my job, take care of my family.
So in a sense, if a person does not have empathy, so they do not put themselves into the position of the other person or purposely ignores the other position, then we can consider that act or behavior that is resulting from that as selfish.
Want wij mogen hier lopen met of zonder mondkapje. Dat is echt complete kolder dat moet met mondkapje moet. En dit geeft aan dat we nu echt in bezet gebied leven. Nu is er sprake van degene die zich onderwerpt. Die krijgt meer rechten dan degene die zich niet onderwerpt. De vergelijkingen met de Jodenster zijn al gemaakt en ik denk dat we er niet meer ver vandaan zijn. En dat klinkt heel hard, maar dat is wel echt wat er aan de hand is.
General splitting of consequences will make it easier for us to forget the consequences that lie with selfish behavior and to think, oh, it's not completely my fault.
Freedom! 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 Freedom!
No, this isn't the answer I was searching for. It can't be this black and white. There has to be another way. Should I just ignore these thoughts to blindly numb out my distress? Does it even matter? I'm comfortably trapped in my own sanctuary. Well, the world is going to shit. Maybe deep down, we know that we pass through reality, unconcerned with anyone but ourselves.
Tonight, a worrying picture is emerging on the impact of the pandemic on our mental health. New research shows levels of anxiety and depression are up as cases rise.
Oh, Rona, how you did me dirty.
During this time when there's so much focus on our physical health, it's important not to forget about our mental health.
I take care of myself.
Go to the hairdressers, get our hair done.
Self-care is selfish, depending on what kind of reason you put behind it.
I think there's a huge difference between being selfish in the sense you're hurting someone else because of your action, or selfish in a way of I'm prioritizing myself first because I have these and these needs that I need to be met.
If it is, like if it does have a negative connotation behind it, it no longer falls under the category of self-care. It could fall under the category of maybe narcissism.
Get our hair done.
Or it could be in a way of people choosing self-care and choosing themselves first, and then other people being like, but I don't understand. Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to be so selfish?
They are missing the awareness of, okay, what is my motivation right now to act this way? And I think if you are, for example, saying that this type of self-care is selfish, first try to understand why is that person doing this self-care?
Because I chose in that situation do something about it by putting myself first and then putting the need of others second. So in my case, I did think it was morally right because it does come down to your health, your overall health, whether mental, emotional, or physical.
Why is there an issue? It's viewed differently. I guess the only
There comes a time when you look into the mirror and you realize that what you see is all that you'll ever be. And then you accept it, or you kill yourself, or you stop looking at mirrors.
So, do you have any advice for humanity?
This is not an easy world, not at all. Though it's sometimes hard to find meaning in our actions, we are blessed with the ability to realize who we are and be aware of how we think. With that, we should be able to collectively reframe our perception of selfishness. Let's aim to design a system that allows us to feel safe, that our generosity will not be exploited, so we can become people that act on our innate urge to cooperate with great precaution, to not lose oneself. I want to experience a new sense of aliveness, and this is the first step to choose to be my authentic self. Along the way, I might not always like what I see, but it's up to me to search for my own truth. Then maybe I can finally make sense out of all this.